Hey everyone, it's Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. Happy fall, we're well into it by now, and hope you're enjoying the weather. Hope you're able to get outside more and do some more exercising. So fall here, as I keep saying, in Florida, isn't always that cool, but at least in the evenings we get a chance to get out and walk. It's not quite as hot as it was in the summer. Temperatures in the summer tend to get super hot. So today we're talking about 5 reasons why your weight's not budging even when you're trying. And this was a question that was posed to me fairly recently. Somebody from my keto program that was following it but didn't feel like she was losing the weight that she should. So sometimes you feel everything right, and you may be, but you could still be doing something that's actually sabotaging your goals. So there are a slew of diets out there, we know that, and it leaves us so confused. There are so many options, so many things out there, that sometimes it's hard to figure out when the correct steps, it's hard to figure out what your correct steps should be, what you need to do to reach your health goals. And I get that. It's such a difficult road to be on. I was there for so many years, doing different things that I thought would help with my weight loss, but they really didn't do me any favors. It affected my weight by going on these fad diets, I'm a lifetime member of some of the most famous ones. I've tried just about everything out there, but never found anything to be as effective as maintaining my healthy lifestyle like I do now. I used to be an all or nothing person, and I don't find it really easy to rein in my habits. If I'm eating and I'm binging, then it's very difficult to stop. So, being a health coach and knowing what I know doesn't always mean that I have everything under control. So when I was on these fad diets and yo-yo dieting, I really had problems with irritable bowel, so I would be constipated, really to the detriment of my body. I would hold in the weight. I would be bloated all the time. So really, the simpler you can make it and the more natural you can do it, the more the benefits are for you. And that's some of the things that I take my clients through, just showing them how is best to eat for them, how they can get the most out of what they're eating, and then how they can maintain it and maintain that healthy lifestyle. Because, the thing is with fad diets, we may see the weight budge pretty quickly, but it's not the answer to everything. It's for a short time, and then we go back to our regular way of eating, and it really doesn't do our body any favors. It was very detrimental on mine. So we're going to take an honest look at your habits and dig a little deeper with 5 reasons why your scale might not be budging. And they're pretty simple. They're just very basic things. So number 1, you're not sleeping well enough. I've said it before, but it's worth repeating. You need to get sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, then you're prone to be more hungry. And I know that surprises people, but it's really very true. You're prone to feeling more hungry when you don't get enough sleep. And if you're not getting enough sleep, you're likely to choose fattier options instead of more healthy ones. So even worse, lack of sleep affects how much cortisol your body produces, which can contribute to weight fluctuation. Another thing that lack of sleep does for us is it causes us to be moodier. It causes us to stress more easily. So getting enough sleep is really important. So you have zero chill, so to speak. That is talking about your stress level. Your stress level directly correlates with your weight gain. Just like not getting enough sleep, it produces more cortisol, and that keeps the scale from going down like you're hoping for. So you have to learn to manage your stress by using relaxation techniques. So just to give you some examples, you can try meditating. You can take a 5-minute break at your desk and do some kind of relaxation exercise. You can do breathing exercises, all things that are easy to do at your desk. You can do some simple yoga poses. So you're trying to develop a good habit for handling stress. It takes some time, but you need to stick to it. So when I first started this, just like with drinking water, I would set myself an alarm on my phone so that I wouldn't forget to do some deep breathing or to do some kind of my favorite meditation to do, as I've told many people that I come into contact with, is like a visualization meditation. So just like at the back of me, you'll see the beach. That's my peaceful place. So I like to imagine myself on one of our beautiful white sandy beaches here in Florida on my own, laying on a lounger, nice breeze, blue sky. You can hear the waves lapping. You can hear the birds. I'm usually there relaxing with reading a book, and it's just so peaceful. So for some people, it's being in the mountains. You can imagine those mountains around you, the splendor of the mountains, and you can begin to relax. It's all about teaching your body how to release some of that stress. Really important. So another thing is that maybe you're eating more than you should. So how are you proportioning your food? So when I work with my clients, some of them are really surprised to learn that their portions are probably twice what they need to be. A substantial amount of our population today worldwide overeats, and at an alarming number of increases in obesity is a result of that overeating. People don't even realize anymore what a portion size should be, or that they're even overeating with their portions. And then people are not using something healthy like olive oil because they think, oh my gosh, it's got 120 calories a tablespoon. That really adds up. And so, I don't want to eat that much. Adversely, people can be thinking, I don't want to use too much of that because it's going to be too much and then I'm not going to lose weight. But the thing is, you need to measure things out. So like you think about a tablespoon, you dump it into a skillet. Well, probably you've put in twice as much as you need. A tablespoon of olive oil has 120 calories. It's healthy fat. Our body needs it. You only really need a little if you use it on salads. So really get in the habit of measuring things out. So one tip, when you go into a restaurant, you're going out to eat, get in the habit of when you order your food, ask them for a takeout box. Split what you got in half, and you'll find that you've got more than adequate amounts to eat. And then you've got something to take as a leftover for your lunch or dinner the following day. I learned early on to stop eating out of a big plate, and I use like a lunch plate size now for my portion control. Makes a huge difference when you're not eating the portions that we tend to be given. So number 4, you're not challenging your body. So you might say, but I'm exercising. And yeah, you probably are. You're getting moving, you're being active. It's very crucial with losing weight to be active, but you've got to challenge your body. You can't stay at the same level all the time. You can't expect to keep blasting off fat if you're doing the same workout every single day. You need to switch things up, and then you'll begin to see results again. Don't be afraid of lifting weights. Weights are great for building the muscle, and building up your muscle is really, really important, especially as we age. What happens when you're building your muscle is that it carries on burning off even more after you've finished. So number 5, the last one, you overindulge at the weekend. So, I understand that. We all have a tendency to think, the weekend's here, I can do this, I can do that. But I'm just saying, be mindful of your indulgence and don't skip your workout just because it's the weekend. Don't be inactive just because it's the weekend. Keep on moving. Make sure if you're going out to eat that that you choose healthy options. There's no reason why you can't have a good time but still live that balanced life on the weekends, because people have a tendency to see the weekend coming up. They think it's their free time, and so then they blow it by going overboard. So it's like everything else in our lives, we need to think balance. So when I go out to eat, it's not that I do without, because I don't believe in depriving yourself. I don't believe in being hungry. What I eat keeps me very satisfied, keeps me full. There's no need for deprivation or starvation when you're on a healthy lifestyle. But you do have to always be mindful of how much you're eating and what you're eating. And that's not to say that you can't have your indulgences. So think about it. If you feel like you're not losing weight, check out what your sleep habits are. Check out what your stress levels are. Think about your portion control. Are you eating more than you should? Are you challenging your body when you're exercising? Are you switching it up? And then what are you doing on the weekends? Are you overindulging? Maybe having a little bit more than you need? So again, it's all about healthy balance. I know this from experience because I was not a balanced person. I would spend the weekends thinking, oh yeah, it's the weekend. I can, it's like a free for all. So if you want to reach your goals, think about those 5 things and try them out. Let me know how they work. As always, I would love for you to share this video with somebody, make some comments underneath, and go to my website, www.holistic-healthandwellness.com. And under the free section, feel free to download one of the free offers that's there. Of course, it's fall, so I've got some fall recipes, a few other things. So I would love for you to take advantage of that. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day. This is Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. Bye for now.